Hi, my name is Jenny. I'm going to be teaching you how to reference and insert figures and tables. So if you want to insert a formula, like a mathematical formula, check out the next video on the list. If not, also you can insert a table with information here on the help pages, which is below your username. What we want to do is we're going to be adding a figure just like this picture here. And we need to do this in a way that the system can automatically create a number for the figures that you add, depending on where you add them in the text. So all the figures are going to have the section number, in this case 3.3.3, and then the number of the figure, in this case it's -1. So all that is going to show up in the main document list of figures and tables automatically once you create them. So we're going to go ahead and click Edit, and we're going to get into this page, and we're going to scroll down to the bottom. And let's say we wanted to add our figure right below this one up top. So we're going to just write New Figure. And we have our cursor where we want it to show up in the page, and we're going to click on the tree button up here at the top. That's the Insert Image. So first thing we're going to do is insert the image. Then here we're going to click on this red and blue button, which is Browse. And that's going to open a pop-up where we can actually search and upload our new image. So we're going to click Upload first, then Browse and find the image on our computer. We're going to hit Upload, and you're going to see the image you uploaded right here in the browser. It's not showing up, but we can also hit Insert File here, and there we go. The image description is going to be Test Figure, and the title is going to be Test Figure 2. The image description is for people that can't see. The computer will actually read the description of the image to them, and the title is for search engine optimization. It won't show up for the user, but you do want to put some keywords there. So we're going to go ahead and hit Insert. And as you can see, this is in the example above, this is the special type that we need to put in above and below the figure in order for it to generate the automatic numbering and the title for the index. So what we've done is if you click on Input Format, that's going to open up, and we're going to scroll all the way down to WYSIWYG. And we've given you guys some code that you can copy and paste. So here down here where it says Post Figures or Tables, we can copy the figure title all the way down to the figure. We don't need that extra period there at the bottom. So we're going to copy that, and we're going to paste it above. And it says Figure Title, and that's our figure title. So in this case, the title is going to be Test Figure, and it's going to have the punctuation as we want it to show up in the index. And the idea is going to be something a little bit different. It's going to be the exact same thing as the figure title, except in lowercase with dashes instead of spaces. So make sure you do it exactly how you've done the title. Don't abbreviate it or anything else. The image goes here, so we're going to put the image there, and we're going to erase that text, and then we're going to close this tag with the slash closing the figure. So that's great. So we've got it in there. It's going to automatically number it. Let's say that we wanted to reference this figure at the top. So we wanted to alert users to this figure below. Again, we're going to scroll down to the WYSIWYG tips, and we see Create References to Figures or Tables. And we can just copy this here, and we're going to put it in Notepad to clear out the code. And we're going to paste it up here where we want it to show up, the reference. And we can say, look at this table. And the book ref ID is the figure ID. And remember, if we've labeled it correctly, the ID is the actual name, lowercase with no spaces. So we're going to put that in. Okay, so we've got the test figure. Wonderful. So we can go ahead and save and look at our changes. The same exact thing works for tables, which I'm going to show you right now. Okay, so we have, look at this table here. It's not giving us the figure number like it will because it's not published yet, so that's one important thing. We're going to publish this and you're going to see that come up. But we can see here's our test figure and it's automatically numbered at 3.3.3-2. So if we go ahead and hit publish, because we're actually the page guardian assigned to this page, we're going to make that live. And that top area is going to show up now as figure 3.3.2, and we can click it and it goes down to that section in the text. So tables work a little bit differently. They have structures. Here's a table structure. You start the HTML with a table, then you have a row, and then you have cells, and you end the table with a closing table label. So if you ever need to add a figure or table and feel uncomfortable, we can certainly do it for you. Just send us an email and we can put it in for you. Tables are fairly complicated. We also have a lot of formatting going on in these tables, so the best thing to do is find another table in the document that you want to match, and we're just going to copy and paste that. So in this case, where it says purpose, we want to copy that. So we're going to hit the HTML button, and we're going to find that table. And here we see the opening table tag here, and we're going to scroll down until we see the closing table tag. So we keep going, we keep going, we keep going. And it looks like here it is. There's the end table tag. So we're going to copy that. Say we want to paste it here. You could paste it on another page if you wanted to. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and hit update. We're going to scroll down to the bottom, and we've got a second version of this, which we can now edit. So this is purpose 2. And we can go ahead and change any text that we want to. This is actually just a chart. There are tables in the text as well, so we're not going to give this a table number like we did in the other example. But if you needed to do that, you can always go again to the import format, open up the WYSIWYG, and scroll down, and here you get your table ID. So you don't have to put the closing tag like we did on figure, but you can just use the table ID, same thing, table title, and the table ID. And again, we're going to hit save, and we've published that table. So again, if you have any questions, please refer to the help pages or send us an email.